things and being bad to the locals. Now let me flip the fucking script, okay? Let's talk about the fact that we get abused over here too. The thing about Ghana is stop crying victim. Stop crying victim, because y'all cheat us out of a lot of stuff. Y'all invited us to come home with...
Whoa, wait a minute. Who invited y'all? I'm gonna tell you, look, let me let me just say this, right? To all of my African Americans, and or if you would call yourself FBA, I really could give two shits about your terms. You niggas are wild. You thought that Africans wanted you to come back over there? Let me ask you a question. How do majority of Africans treat us over here? Okay. Now I want you to think, over here, we could at least say this is like our turf. Like, you know, at least here in the States, like, this is what we know. Listen to how the woman talk. Does she sound like she's from over there? Right? Okay, cool. We know this to be the case. What will make you think for a second that when you go back over there, that it's not going to be triple? I want you to think about how nasty some Africans can be to us. Here, you're on their turf. Oh, you really gonna get it. You getting all that. Let's keep going.
By the thousands, we did. We came running to Ghana. People sold their homes, moved out of their apartments, sold their...
Which was probably the dumbest damn thing you could have ever thought to do. Ever. I don't know why people don't realize, like, even for example, our hoods here. You know, I just, whoever you are watching and listening, I want you to think about the worst, I mean, the most nastiest, the most rundown, the most employment deprived, good food and nourishment deprived areas. Now I want you to times that 10 in these places where folks be talking about. Like, I don't know what people really be thinking when you're going to somewhere that, you know, really does not have the resources that, like, you leave from somewhere with an abundance of resources to go somewhere that has a fraction of that, and then we be like surprised at the difference in how people act. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Am I the only one that recognizes that starvation and lack of education and resources will bring about some very, very desperate type of activities? And it'll make people act in ways in which, you know, I mean, are you really surprised considering the circumstances? But let's keep on going. Let's rock out.
Everything. Some people packed up containers and moved over here just to get over here and realize this is not our home. Y'all call us...
Hold on. God, Lee, what do you mean it took... You had to sell your house. Do you hear the way you talk, lady? I want you to take your dialogue, your accent, the way you articulate and pronounce, and then I want you to think about when you got over there. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm from the East Coast, right? I'm out here like Merlin. Bruh, I can just go to Cali and feel completely out of place. I could just go to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, real talk, bruh. I could go to certain places down south and feel, I mean, like, I'm in a totally different world just because their lingo, dialect, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a little different. I'm still in the States, but it's different. You go... What is that, like a 13, 14-hour flight away? And you thought, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Foreigners. Ghanaians call us that. We didn't make that word up. We didn't start calling ourselves that. We don't know that that's what y'all call the white people and the Chinese because we're not around them. But we know that that's what y'all call us. I ain't never heard the word before, Tabby, till I came to Ghana. Okay. Y'all invite us home.
But hold on. Whatever that word is, I'm curious. Did you ever hear them say that word here? Just curious. Or did you only start to hear it when you got off the plane? Because I promise you, it's a lot of Ghanaians, Nigerians. It's a lot of Africans here. I'm sure you came across them here. You ever hear it over here? Oh, but you get over there, you start getting the bullshit, right? Yeah, let's keep on going.
Talk about what y'all do to us. Starting from the fucking before we get to the airport, we gotta have a visa that we pay for to even enter our home. We pay all this money for passports and visas to get here. We get to the airport, and as soon as you see a fucking blue passport, everybody's coming for us. Can you give me something small at the COVID place? You get to immigration. Can you give me something small? You get to baggage. Can you give me something small? A person grabbed a damn cart and put my bag on it and got mad because I gave him $5 because I only had hundreds, because you come over here with hundreds to get the best, cash in rate. How about he looked at that and said, I don't want that. I said, what you mean you don't want it? I said, I want to know, what did you expect me to give you? He said, $10. I said, so you want me to give you over 100 CDs for picking up a bag, putting it in a cart? He don't.
Look, what did you expect? You do realize that. Listen, can I tell y'all something? I live in what would be considered an affluent area. If I took my ass back around the way to the hood in the same fucking country, I am going to have my peoples like, hey, Smith, hey, dog, hold me down on, damn, bro, man, come on, bro. I know you living good out there. And, nigga, I get that here. What made you think you was going to go to a third world country and it wasn't going to be 10 times over? Let's keep going.
Oh, this is like my 5th time coming through the airport. I have never seen nowhere in any country or state where people have openly, it says $60 for foreigners, $30 for locals, okay? You go to Cocoon Park, and I don't remember the price. Let's say $200 for foreigners, because that's what y'all call us. 40 for locals. You go to the castle, it's 60 for foreigners, 10 for locals. I ain't never seen that nowhere. I ain't never went nowhere in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada where it said you pay, if you a local, if you're from here, you pay $3 for a Coca-Cola, but if you're a foreigner, you pay.
All right, so look, right, this is where I got my issue. I hear what she's saying, but I don't know. Am I the only one that's ever been to like a sporting event? The movies? Am I the only one that's ever been somewhere like what's that? Like when you go to certain places like the gift shop area? Bruh, they be taxing the shit. You ain't never bought a beer from a football game or a basketball game? You know that one 12-ounce Mystic bottle is like almost $15. They do the same shit here. But guess what? You ain't got to sell your house to go through that. I'm just saying. But if you really think about it, don't we have circumstances here where you're like, what the hell? You ever try to use a hotel vending machine? Oh yeah. That little bag of peanut M&Ms that usually, they might try to tax you like $3, $4, $5. You like, why does shit cost them? Because they know you really want it. It's called convenience. Have you ever tried to buy real groceries from a corner store? Why do you think it's called a convenience store, AKA? Because they're giving you the convenience of what a grocery store could offer you to some degree. But they're going to tax that ass. Because they know you can just go to the grocery store. So they tax that ass. You go get a carton of eggs and some cheese and lunch meat from the corner store, that might run you a lot more than the grocery store. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's keep going.
$8 for a Coca-Cola. I ain't never seen that nowhere except Ghana. Nobody in the airport has ever asked me for no money for nothing. I have only seen that in Ghana. Now let's talk about the fact that y'all welcomed us home and how this process looks to me.
No, the fuck they didn't. They can't stand our black asses. And I'm so sorry look, let me say this. Dog, they can't fucking stand us. I don't care where you go in Africa. I don't care where the fuck you go. They can't stand us. Don't you ever get it twisted. Did you hear how she said they trying to milk her from she ain't even touched on the dirt yet. She ain't even touched the sanded trails. And she already getting hound. Oh man, I need more. I need more. Huh? Can you give me some short? I guess that's their way of saying, could you help me out, please? Could you give me some short? Okay, back. Dog. Why do y'all keep thinking ain't nobody invite you nowhere? You took your black ass over there. Okay? You might have actually had people who was trying to stop you from doing the dumb shit you doing right now. You probably had a slew of people like, I think, are you sure? You might have had Africans over here who ran from that shit that's like, I'm not going back there. Oh no, I don't go back there. You sure you go back there? I don't go back there. Oh no. Burger King for me. You go get fufu. Fuck all of that. You're not gonna sit up here and tell me this shit. But let's keep on rocking out. Invited you.
According to y'all, the ones of us that were stolen, so let's talk about the process of coming home. We got stolen.
I ain't gonna lie. I am so fucking glad I got stolen. I shit you not. Really, look, people be really not trying to think about this. Dog, I want you to think about truly where we are. Is anywhere on planet Earth crime-free, violence-free? Is anywhere on planet Earth perfect? Is there any place on planet Earth that has the perfect politics? And I'm talking about where humans congregate. Nigga, don't you hit me with no dumb shit like, yeah, go to the middle of the jungle. Move to the forest, of course. But even then, you got to politic with bears and shit. Nigga, I ain't trying to do that. But my point is that, like, I want you to really think about that. I'm going to let her talk, but I want you to really, really think about that for 1 second. Is there? Because me knowing this, I know that I'm so glad that regardless of everything I go through or whatever goes down here in America, bro, we have some like we literally like we are the apex predator of planet Earth. We really are. There's some other places that they got that technology too now. We all know that. We all know who our rivals are, but overall, see, people don't realize another reason why a lot of countries are very, very hesitant to attack and bomb America too. You want to know why? Because of how resourceful we are to the world. People don't realize like how many different ways other countries be looking forward to that red, white, and blue with them 50 stars. I shit you not. A lot of countries be happy as shit to see our helicopters, planes, and our little reserves coming through, and our what's that, FEMA and all this other shit to help. They be so happy, so damn happy to see us. They ain't trying. They don't really want that smoke because a lot of places know they'll be ass out if we ass out, straight like that. But then you go to where the fuck they ass out. You go to where the fuck we gotta help. If anything was to go down right now, do you think America can help Ghana? Or do you think Ghana would be helping America? If anything was to go down, and even if Ghana could help America, do you really think that they would send their forces to come over here? Fuck no. But I bet you we'll have our asses over there. Moms, dads, sons, and everything else alike. Risking our shit. Just for our locals, our people to get the fuck over there and get treated like this. Y'all got me all the way fucked up today.
From our mother, our birth mother and father. 20 years later, we're probably 26 years old now. Our mother finds us and she said, baby, y'all come home.
You ain't hit me with that shit. My mama last name Smitty. My father's last name is Smitty. I don't know what you talking about, Shaw. The only time my parents called me is because the street lights was on, and I was only a few blocks from the street. I mean from the house. Okay. Ain't no guy of the spirit of Earth from Captain Planet ever told my ass in my head or any voice outside of it to come on home. The only come home I ever heard was somewhere in Maryland. I don't know what you talking about. Who told you to come home? And who's this mama? Who's this mama? I feel like in a minute, because it's early this morning, I'm getting ready to go home to some Aunt Jemima pancakes. Let's go ahead and see what we got right here.
miss you, come back home. Get out them streets where they don't love you at and come home. So
Wait. Get out them streets where they don't love you at. But you just said about these names that they calling you over there. Your whole video is about how they're treating you over there. What the fuck made you think it would be better? You're better off around your own fucked up kind. If we are fucked up, I am better off around my own fucked up people than foreign fucked up people any damn day. Fuck is you talking about?
we drive, take a taxi, however we get to our mother's address, we get there. But before she let us come to the door, she says, "Oh, welcome home. But before you come in, can you pay me $300 to enter the door?" That's the
My mama ain't never talked like that a damn. Look, mama ain't never talked like that, bruh. My mother's never spoke like that. This is absolutely out of this world. But what we're gonna do, right? I'm gonna let her finish up this piece, and I'm gonna come back to this. We're gonna make a part 2. I'm gonna do a part 2 on this, and we're gonna tackle more of this coming home to mama. Okay, now I think that might be the thumbnail because I ain't even made that part yet. But let's go ahead and rock out. Let's rock out.
visa to come home. So, okay, we happy to be home. So we paid $300 to our mother to step foot in her house because we're excited to be home to the motherland, okay? We get in there, and now it's dinner time. And she has plates on the table for the kids that grew up in the house, and she has a plate on the table for me and my sister who was stolen years ago. And
All I'm gonna say is, rest in peace, Grandma. I love you so much, Grandma Eon. My grandma let me and basically almost anybody in the family who ever had a hard time and needed a place to stay for a moment, you go stay with grandma for free. I ain't had to leave the country. I was able to go stay with my grandma for free. When I needed, was on a hard time. I was able to go stay with grandma. If I want to just hang out with grandma, I can go spend the night at grandma's house. I can just go over there for the weekend. Hey, grandma, ain't nothing. I'm just over here to, being around you, girl. Hey, beautiful. Give her a kiss on the cheek. Ask her what she need done around the house and shit. Because, grandma always got something for you to clean up around there. But I ain't never had to think about paying nothing, stay at my grandma's. I was just able to stay at my grandma's. Interesting.
she says, "Oh, my daughters, because you didn't grow up here, my children get to eat free that grew up here, but because you were stolen and you're just coming back, I have to charge you $20 for a plate." So me and my
Then keep your black ass here. You doing all this talk instead of packing your shit. You should be on your way back to Philly. I don't know what that accent where y'all think she from? She sound like a regular East Coast. She sound like somebody who could be from my area, honestly. She does. She sounds like one of my neighbors or something, the way she talk. You doing all this talking, but yet your ass is still over there. We're going to get back to this. Let me get a few things done. I got some plans today. Enjoy myself. But I'm going to make a part 2 to this, all right? And with that being said, you all have a beautiful day. I digress. My mic is